All right, we are rolling. We back.
Rolling.
Welcome back. Still haven't figured out the noise, my classic noise makers, our classic sound effects, but we'll figure
Yeah.
that out. I can through my through the phone, but whatever. What's up, fellas? Hey y'all,
What's
let's
up?
start
What's
with the
up?
toast.
Yeah,
Get it
yeah.
going. Jump into it. Raise your glass. For those who now can see us, raise your glass with us. And as we do our traditional toast, it goes as such. We all fall, but we say don't trip. We all been called, but all stall a bit. We all stand tall into that time we slip. Just admit, without the grace of God, I'm really
Really
bad
bad
at
at
it.
this.
Yes, yeah.
What's up?
Ah,
Bookie,
yeah,
how
what's
was your
good?
trip? How was your trip, bro?
Man, enjoyed myself. Man, we had a great time. My grandmother 80th birthday, well, it was a surprise birthday party.
Yeah,
My grandmother has never had a birthday party in her life. I mean, we've taken her out to dinner and everything, but
yeah,
to actually have a birthday party.
yeah,
I mean, she 80 years old. Back in the day, you had 15 kids, 12 kids in the crib. You had,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
her mom was making the cake, and they all sitting around eating. You know what I'm saying? What no birthday parties going on?
Nah, for
Yeah.
But
real.
that was her first ever birthday party, 80th surprise, and we had a good time.
It did. I seen some of the pictures and videos and stuff you was posting. Seemed like it was that those classic like family reunion vibes. That's what it
Yeah,
felt like.
definitely.
Seemed like.
Like I said, my whole family in Pittsburgh, bro. So yeah, it's like, yeah.
You said the weather was crazy.
Oh, stepped out that joint off the plane. It was 19. Ooh,
Dang.
19.
Mm-mm.
It was still snow on the ground. It had snowed like the week before, and it was
Yeah,
still like snow on the ground.
Pittsburgh sound like
But
that's
when
cold.
it's cold like that, the snow ain't even melting like that. It was cold. I was
Man.
freezing. Yeah, but it was worth it. Definitely worth it.
Yeah, you
I
You
got
get
was
to
up for
people.
see
like
do you
27
get to
hours straight.
do you get to see old friends? I know you get to see family, but do you ever get to catch up with old friends?
This time I caught up with a few, because like this time I wasn't there. I was there for what 3 days or something like that. So once you hit the ground, you hit the ground running, and it's like I got there on Friday, left
Yeah,
Monday morning. So and it was something. Friday, Saturday was the party. Sunday we had brunch at the family house, and then Monday was time to get on that plane. So it's kind of hard to like really catch up with everybody. I couldn't even catch up with like the other side of my like you know what I'm saying, like certain sides of the family I didn't even catch up with.
yeah,
Yeah, but like I said, it was definitely worth it. Just to see her reaction and everything like that was definitely worth it.
yeah. It seemed
Yeah.
like a dope party, man. About how many of y'all showed up total? You think out
Oh
of the
shoot.
family
Yeah.
together at that gathering?
Yeah. It had to be probably had to be about close to 100 people in that building. We was
Yeah,
at maximum capacity in there, and it was
yeah,
like a little one of them like VFW kind of halls. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it was at capacity. Yeah. Yeah.
Anybody act a fool? Usually somebody acts a fool at family gathering.
Nah, not
Not one
that.
fool.
It was mostly the older folks. So
So it's kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
you
It
trying to
be
you
the
trying to
young.
say
It be the young
the
ones.
youth be bringing the problem.
And look, then after we left her party, then we went to the Legion, like
Yeah.
down in the old neighborhood, which is like the VFW, same thing. They call it Legion.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, oh boy, that's where the young ones. That's where the other
No,
the young family members was at.
That's where the
that's where
turn
you.
up that's where the
Yeah,
turn up
yeah.
was at?
Oh my
Yeah.
god. And then we went somewhere after that because my one of my cousins own a spot, own
Yeah.
like little lounge joint, after hours joint. So after we left there, we went to his spot because he wanted me to see it. And bruh, I didn't get back to the hotel till like 4:30. Like, woo! But I was still on Cali time, so I wasn't like, you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't that bad, but
it wasn't that bad. But when you wake up the next morning, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you feel it. Oh, trust me, you're gonna feel it.
And one thing I can say, woo! Everywhere I went, they had them fried chicken wings. Cause like out there, they don't have like, I mean, you got your basic like KFC and Popeyes, all that, but they don't have like Louis Burgers and Tams, and they don't have hamburger stands. Everything is like mom and pop shops. So everything closed down, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, everything closed.
Yeah.
So the bars out there is where everybody eat. Like
Gotcha.
after like 9, you go to the bars and eat, grab you some food. Man, everybody wings is fire. And they got the little wings. They ain't got the jumbo wings. They got the regular size chicken wings where we used to eat when we were younger.
From a normal chicken?
Yeah, not with like the wing the size of my arm. You know what I'm saying? You're like, we get these wings, bro. God, they had the regular. Oh my God, man, you talking about fried and seasoned to perfection.
Yeah.
Woo. And I smuggled like 3 Strombolis back for my kids. Like, hey, bring back some Strombolis. So I had to smuggle 3 Strombolis back into the.
What is Strombolis?
It's a giant hot pocket. Put it that way. You know what I'm saying? It's not a calzone. Like out here in California, most of the pizza shops have calzones.
Yeah.
So like, but a Stromboli is different because Stromboli, like calzones don't have the sauce in it, and sometimes they use like ricotta cheese and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the Stromboli is pretty much like a flip pizza. You know what I'm saying, with everything in it. Right. They love them joints, so I had to bring them 3 of them back on the plane.
That's it, on the plane.
Had the whole suitcase smelling like sausage.
Man. I wanted to bring me back a Philly cheesesteak on the plane, but it was 6 in the morning, so I couldn't get it.
Couldn't get to it.
Yeah,
get to it.
Yeah.
You had a layover I saw in Georgia on the way up there.
Yeah, I was in. It was crazy because I had everybody's having these layovers now. It's crazy.
I hate them. I hate them.
But I found one that was only 3 hours. My aunt went out there and she stopped in Vegas. Her layover was 9 hours in Vegas.
That's wild.
The layover was longer than the actual flight because it only take 4.5 hours or 5 hours to get to Pittsburgh. Yeah. On a plane, a straight flight was like 5 hours.
That was a bad connection. Ooh, man, Lord.
They was all doing that. And I just found one for 3.5 in Atlanta. I was like, yeah, we're going to go that route.
Yeah. See, that's like, I like to just go straight through, just get it over with. If possible, just straight through it. And if I do lay over, an hour is cool, but it's just airports ain't fun to me. They're not like fun places to hang out. They never like, unless you balling and you in a lounge, they're not comfortable. They're not comfortable at all. You just be like carrying around your stuff, whatever your carry on is. You got that, and everything gonna be expensive. They want a glass of water. Oh, that's $10.
Man, I was like, bro,
you just get robbed up inside the airport. That's all that's about.
Hey, look, everything is a hustle because you can't bring no bottle of water in the airport. You gotta buy it there, and it's like $5 for a bottle of water. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, what you do is to try to get around that, even though sometimes some airports don't have them. But a lot of airports be having the little water bottle fill up things.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Just bring your bottle, bro. And I'm a bottle carrier, so I just bring my little empty bottle. They're not doing your boy.
Yeah. See, that's the more vet tricks right there.
Hey, did I hear you left? Did you leave the airport at one of your layovers? And am I hearing that right?
Did I leave?
Didn't you leave one of your layovers? Didn't you like leave the airport?
Oh, no. I was going to do that. I was going to do that when I went to Jamaica. When I was going to go to Jamaica, because that layover there was 9 hours.
Yeah, if
So
it's something like that, then
and it
yeah,
was
you
in
probably
Atlanta,
could.
and I was gonna go to Adam's crib and
Yeah.
chill at Adam's crib for the for 8 hours, for 7 hours. Yeah,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
I didn't go. Yeah, but not this time. It was only 3 hours in Atlanta this time.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's why it's good to have friends in different places. Now these are, yeah, they don't play no more. And let me tell you, shout out to Spirit because I flew Spirit back. I took Delta out there and flew Spirit back. Hey,
Yeah.
Spirit don't discriminate, bro. They don't discriminate. They got airline stewardess and stuff like my size going through that joint. They don't discriminate. I'm like, all right, I see you, Spirit. Hey, the BBWs need love too. You know what I'm saying? I had an old white man, man. He was like he looked like you about in his 60s. Like this was probably his last flight. My man was probably like 5'6", like 320, and he was like the head I don't know what you call the men's flight attendant. He was like the head flight attendant. I was like, yeah, they don't discriminate.
He said it
at
looked
all.
like it was his last flight though.
I know I caught that. He's like his last flight. Just
Yeah, he
period.
had to be on retirement age.
All doing
Yeah.
that
Hey,
stuff.
the big boy chairs and Spirit is all right, man. Y'all better stop talking about Spirit Airlines, bro. The
Yeah.
big boy chairs up front is all right.
Yeah. They just they play that what you call it game, the whole charge you for extra things game.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
hate
but
that.
hey, the trick is get it off Expedia though. You get it off Priceline. I got it off Priceline. You get it off Priceline.
Yeah.
It be in all the little package. It'd be like the check in and you get Wi-Fi. And
Is
the
it
big boy
actually
chairs.
different from your Delta price? Was it different? Did it feel like you were
I'm pretty
saving some
sure it's
real
different.
money?
Oh yeah. You saved that. You definitely save real money.
All right.
Spirit versus Delta,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. I just thought they nickel and dime you to the same price once you finish paying all them little
No, it
fees for
depends. Like, nah, because it's
bags
like
and
The travel.
it depends on how you traveling. You know what I'm saying? I'm only there for 3 days, so I ain't. Now, if you
You
got
weren't
one of them
taking a lot.
bags that's over 50 pounds, they're gonna hit you for like $145 for that joint.
Yep.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the ticket itself is probably like round trip, probably like $200. You know what I'm saying? So you get a bag that's gonna cost just as much as the plane ticket.
Yeah.
So if you traveling light, it don't really make that much of a difference.
Shoot, who did we Southwest tried to give me? And dude, it was just like maybe 5 pounds over. And they was trying to be like, oh, it's gonna be $100. I was like, shoot, no, it's not. We finna
You
bust
start
this
grabbing
bag
something.
over. Finna bust this bag over here. And they had a scale over there to the side that
Yeah.
we can use. I was like, perfect. We'll
Yeah.
get it together. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
He put them Tims in his wife purse. Like, put these Tims in there real
Man.
quick.
I'll be like, man, this product ain't even worth $100 in this bag.
I know. And I was like, man,
Throw that out.
Throw
we had
that
a
out.
suitcase because what we did is going up there, we took an air mattress because we thought we wouldn't have our bed and stuff set up by the time we came back. So just in case, we just brought one up there that last time. So we didn't have a lot in one case. So I was able to move stuff over. But because you be, man, I don't know why, but when you think you're going to be gone a while, I had thought I had gotten over like not packing a lot because that'd be the thing. First of all, you always packing way more clothes than you wear anyway, and I noticed that. And then so I started like the trip you just took, Bookie. Like I would have took like literally 3 days worth of clothes, period. Especially if I know I'm staying somewhere where I can wash. Oh yeah, just I'm not because having that little carry on and then that's it. Man, I love moving around like that.
Yeah.
But when you're gonna be somewhere like, man, close to 2 weeks, you be thinking like, man, I want to have different, and you end up overpacking. And I still should have did the same thing because I still end up like washing at most of the places that I'm staying at. So it's not like, dang, you gotta bring all that stuff. when you stay at a hotel, that usually is the thing. But if you staying with family or Airbnb, it's like you can wash your stuff. So
Yeah,
yep,
that's
on the whole traveling.
that's the thing like that. Because I try to carry like maybe two pair of shoes at the most, but one that's gonna cover all the fits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
When I'm
yeah,
on here for 3 days, give me one pair that's gonna cover all the fits. You know what I mean? But I
love
did
the
two
pack
pairs
one.
because it'd be the shoes that be heavy in them suitcases though, man.
Yep, that's what be doing it. Yep, and that's
Yeah.
what I had done the last time. Like, why packing all these shoes? And then when you going somewhere colder, you like, man, how much warm stuff should I pack?
Mm.
Do I need to pack the coat?
Y'all seen that
Yeah, it was,
lady that got the coat that transfers to a suitcase? It's like not a suitcase, but a bag. She put the coat on. She stuffed
Yeah,
all the stuff into that coat. It's like it looked like a trench coat, like a puffer trench coat, but it
yeah,
was split in half at the waist. So she put all the stuff in the coat, and then when she got past the security, she took that bottom half of the puffer off, flipped it around, and it had a zipper, and it turned back into a bag. She was finessing it.
yeah,
yeah.
She
yeah.
Shoot, man,
finessed it.
Man.
TSA, man, they make you, man. Cause I wore a sweatsuit like the hoodie with the sweatpants.
Yeah,
TSA made me take. I was almost butt naked standing at the gate. They were like, take off all that. You gotta take off. You got on a hoodie. You gotta take the hoodie off.
yep. You
Take
gotta
your
take the
shoes
hoodie off.
off.
Still gotta
I'm
take
like,
the shoes off.
oh, like everything. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, they ain't no joke. And then they got that little new clear thing where they want you to pay like a monthly fee so you can go board faster,
But
go
I'm gonna
to
tell
security
you
faster.
what the VIP pass is though in the airlines. Man, wheelchair access.
Hey, wheelchair access.
Yo, you wanna be VIP at the airport, bruh.
Hey Jay, you can't be telling the secrets, dog.
Wheelchair.
You can't be telling the secrets. Everybody will be
That is
wheelchair.
the ultimate cheat code. You want to
Oh
get
my
through to
god,
any airport fast, wheelchair access. My
wheelchair.
wife
Hey,
had
and you can
surgery
do it
not
on
too
a,
long
like on
ago.
the Spirit app. You could do it on there. Like, yeah, I need that alternative resources. Nigga, like, yeah, I need that. My
They
back hurt.
they get you through TSA. I don't care if you running late, they gonna get you through there. It's beautiful. I'm like, man, I gotta act like I need a wheelchair each time.
That used to be the cheat code. That used to be the cheat code at all the amusement parks too.
Yeah, they got. Yeah, I remember when Disneyland shut that down because it used to be the ultimate cheat code at Disneyland. It's gonna get you through all the rides faster. They shut that down.
Yeah.
They made all their lines wheelchair accessible. Like y'all need to stop that. And then the ones that's not, they give you like this little pass to come back at a certain time. You ain't gonna
Yeah.
just slide through there no more. Yep, that was the good old days. That used to be the cheat code, but it's still the cheat code at the airport.
Yeah.
Get you a cane, practice your limp walk, boy, you be all right. You gonna be the first one to get on that plane, first one to get off. And I was laughing. I'm laughing because we would roll up, and especially with Southwest, everybody like, they didn't checked in early enough to be the first ones to be called up in there, but not before the wheelchair folks. No wheelchair, the veterans and all the old people that qualify, all of them get to go in first. And then one lady gonna try to hate on me. She go because Lisi with us too, so she gonna try to be like, well, when someone has a wheelchair person, and this is it happened leaving Atlanta, and this is the only person to say it, and it was an Indian woman. I don't know why I had to bring that up. Just, black folks, we got to be racial. We got to we got to tell you who it was talking to us. But I did make a judgment and be like, if it was a sister, but they probably would have tripped. The little Indian woman looked at me. She was like, only one person is supposed to be able to go with, the wheelchair person. I was like, man, what rule is that? Everybody that's with this wheelchair person get to go with this person. We are family, so come on, get up off that. And she gonna try to hate. Like, don't be making up no new rules.
I did. You know what? I did get to surprise my moms too, though, because moms didn't know I was coming because it was kind of up in the air. So, like I said before, that she's dealing with her sickness again. So she haven't been feeling well, and I haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah.
And so I just popped up at the crib. She was laying down, woke up. I was she was laying in the bed, and I walked in the room like, "What up, mom?" So that was a good little situation right there. Got to see mom. Haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah.
So continue to throw one up for her because trying to get little relief from her. You know what I'm saying? For trying to get her better, but it's all in God's hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All we do is pray.
Yeah, what are folks getting up there? I know. James, what's up? What's up with you, man? What's been going on since we last chopped it up?
Man, I'm out here shopping. It's Christmas gift time. Out here getting these gifts right. Trying to catch a couple of sales. Do y'all be asking everybody what they want? How do y'all handle that? Because I just go ask people, hey, you got something in mind? What you want? Because I'm not just out here freestyling the gifts.
You still out there shopping? You ain't Amazoning and everything else? You still in the malls?
Hey, some of that I can't find. I hit Amazon when I can, but I can't find some of this stuff that I'm supposed to be getting. It ain't on Amazon. It's crazy. I can't find it. I can't find some of this stuff nowhere. But then part of it is just like to wait until the last minute to ask, like, well, what do you want? What do you actually want? Because that's kind of how we do it. We don't do a whole lot of surprises. We do a couple of things that you may not be expecting, but for the most part, we like, look, what can I get for you that you're gonna actually like? So y'all don't do that. Y'all don't ask people what they want. How y'all do your shopping?
Heck nah.
No.
We just different though. My wife would say I'm like a Scrooge, so I'm like the wrong I'm the wrong person to be asking that according to her. But nah, I just like
I didn't know that.
I check out what my daughter like was what she wanted, and my wife will say some things like what she may get, and then she'll be like, you should get that other item or whatever, and really off and on I might get mom something, but I'm not a big Christmas shopper. I'm just like I just say, hey, what do y'all want or whatever, and it's just I don't know. I think a lot of it is I never had like a lot of money to buy a bunch of Christmas gifts, so I never went around like, hey, what do y'all want? What do y'all want to dream about? Because I'm dreaming about. So, I don't know if y'all really want nothing, but if y'all want to dream with me, so I don't know. So I don't know. I didn't. And then it's like a part of the year that's always, since I've been married, it's always been like real busy because the 25th is Christmas, 29th is my birthday, 30th is my wedding anniversary, and then the 11th of January is T's birthday. So we be having all these celebrations like concentrated in that time frame too. So it makes it, well, what I'm gonna do for my birthday? I don't really, and I ended up just like not doing a lot, trying to save. And then this year, because we moving and all that, I was like, boy, don't y'all expect too much Christmas, nothing. We getting a new crib. And y'all getting
that's the ultimate Christmas gift right there.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it ain't none of us need to be really saying anything about Christmas, but of course, my wife, being the wonderful mother that she is, she's still, they got to get their babies, they stuff or whatever. And then my daughter is spoiled with grandmother and on both sides, and a couple aunts and uncles getting her stuff. I'll be like, my child don't need nothing as far as like Christmas, and then
that's how I am. I told my wife, I was like, Man, LJ about to be 18. He's 17. My daughter 15.
They
I'm
up
like,
there.
give him some money. When my wife like, nah, I
Yep.
ain't giving him no money. I'm gonna get my
That's
baby something. I'm going shopping for my
see,
baby. I'm buying them
see.
Christmas gifts.
I swear that's moms. Dads be like, give them some bread,
Give 'em
let
some
them get
bread.
whatever they want, give them a gift card to
Exactly.
something,
Call it
and
a
it's
day.
done. They gonna be happy
Exactly.
they done. But moms be like,
Mhm.
nah,
Didi want to see the presents under the tree and
But
all that.
yeah, buddy. Yeah, she ain't going for no gift cards.
Yeah,
Nah.
I'd be like, here go an envelope for you, one for you, and one for you. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Y'all go do what y'all please after that. You know what I'm
And I
saying?
used to be happy with gifts like that. When I was young,
Man,
somebody just gave me some
hello.
money. I was like, man, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll figure out what to do with this. Appreciate it.
Hey, that's how I am now. We do a annual Christmas party at AG, and
Yeah.
we do like pull names for the gifts,
hmm
whatever. Like,
You
and
be
then
like money.
you write your top 3 gifts on there.
Yeah.
I be like, you give me a gift card.
Visa gift card, American Express gift card, or
Exactly.
MasterCard gift
And
card.
cash. Cash be one of them.
Cash.
That's it.
Give me a Cash App gift card, a
Yep.
Venmo gift card.
Venmo, just that be all the top ones. Let me
Hey,
figure it out.
you know what's a dope gift that I ain't never seen nobody be upset about is them doggone lottery tickets, dog. You know them little scratchers. Hey,
Yeah.
them scratchers is always a good gift, man. I don't care. Something about that, like I could pop. I might actually win. You know, it don't really matter if it's $5 or what. It's just that's always a dope gift. I like getting them joints.
Chances.
But yeah, man, I'm out here trying to find stuff, man. I'm trying to find stuff. I still put the lights up on the house though, so I'm kind of a Grinch in that way. Hey, but this
You
the
know,
cold part, man. I got my wife something. I got my wife something last year. She has not used that joint. You know how
oh
bad I
yeah,
want to
no,
wrap that joint up again and be like, yeah, you finna use this one of these days.
yeah.
I'm not
I,
getting nothing new. You actually use it. I'm gonna wrap it up again.
I seen a gift that I gave my wife years ago. You know, we cleaning up and packing everything, so you start finding all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
So here it is,
yeah.
just the classic gift that I got her that she didn't ever use. She had a couple of those, and what's so funny is it'd be stuff that they really be speaking on, or
Oh
stuff
yeah,
that they
she was
really
campaigning
want,
for
like
this. Yes,
campaigning
yes.
for it, and then you get it, and it's like, are you serious?
It's
Like
a
you really
this
didn't
joint is
ever
a
use this?
TV. Yeah, this is a TV stand now. You don't even use this joint. It's still in the box. Come on now.
That's my heater.
I buy my wife stuff, but it's like stuff that she be talking about throughout the year, and then I usually get her something like that, and then like an outfit or some shoes on my own, get her something
For
like
sure.
that. But usually
Yeah.
something that she's been talking about throughout the year that she wanted.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's just usually how I do it.
but you happy because she actually used it
Mm-hmm.
and uses it. But yeah, you do be wanting to re-gift them, James, when they when they ain't used it. Like, remember that? Maybe you don't. Let's wrap this up and see.
Hey, y'all ever pulled that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy her this gift, but you know it's gonna be for you. You gonna use it anyway.
Shut up. When I
You
bought
gonna
that
benefit my
grill,
money.
when I bought that grill, barbecue grill for Mother's Day. Yeah, buddy.
Man.
Yeah, like yeah, go ahead,
The
yeah. Oh, I
grill
got you
for
this, man.
Mother's
I was
Day.
thinking about you.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
That's funny.
I don't know. The older I get, though, the less interested I'm in to
He'd be
buying
like, "What
gifts.
I'm gonna
I'm
do
just
with these
gonna,
Raider season tickets?"
for real, bless it with them season tickets. So I don't
Season
know.
tickets, half a season to the Lakers. Yeah, man, I got you half season tickets to the Lakers.
You always talking about we need to do stuff together.
Yeah, exactly. We
Get
do
her
that
in one of
sometimes.
those.
Yeah,
It's
I just
going,
want to
yeah,
spend
this a
time with
couple.
you.
It's our couple time.
Uh-huh.
Fool said couple times.
Oh, that's funny, man.
How that say? Just out here spending all my money, man.
Well, don't spend it all up, boy. Christmas will be gone before you know it, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Then it be to these New Year's resolutions.
And these bills.
Shoot.
And then
That
it'll
don't
be
stop.
Valentine's Day. Then you be back at Valentine's Day spending. I got something like every month starting from December. Cause my daughter birthday on the 30th. December
Okay.
30th. Mm-hmm. So it's
Yep.
like something every month. Bam, 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 bam.
I hate
And
that.
then February come, you got Valentine's Day. Then
Got to get caked up. Yep.
my son birthday March. Then my wife birthday April. So every month is something. Just bam, back to back.
And you got married in July, right?
No, August.
August. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But my birthday in June. So what? By the time June come for my birthday, everything flatten out.
It don't
Everything
seem like
flatten out.
it don't never flatten out, boy. I'm trying to tell you. Unless you flatten it out. Yeah. You can't go too crazy though during the holidays. I know people do, but I don't know. Do people still be sitting out for these Black Friday sales? People still be doing that and all that kind of stuff?
Nah,
Or
not
is
as
that played
much,
out?
man. Not as
That's
much.
played
They be
out.
letting they let that stuff go too early in the week, so it don't really be no reason to be fighting over stuff with nobody on Friday. That stuff be on sale starting like Monday night that week.
Yeah.
From the stuff that's online to the stuff that you can get shipped to your house. It pops off too early to even care about that. The sales still be dope though. Ain't no sales, nothing like that week. There's nothing else like that. You got to catch that stuff that week, but you don't have to stand in line like we used to do. Like what you talking about, standing in line, elbowing people for stuff, trying to get 1 out of 100 or something.
Yeah.
You don't have to
I've
do that. You don't have to
seen
do that no more. You got to
people
catch
just
them
do
that
that
week
right
though.
now.
'Cause once Cyber Monday is over, I don't think you're gonna see no sales like that no more.
Yeah,
The
I
rest
was
of the
saying, what's
year.
the Cyber Monday hit?
Yeah, I caught Cyber Monday because we needed new ring stuff for the crib. I was like, oh, and I'm glad because I was thinking, man, how to take advantage of that, and I was like, I really didn't really need nothing. It was like, oh yes, you do. So I did jump on that, and I'm glad I did because we saved almost 50% off of that, all that ring stuff, and that stuff don't never be going down. But I thought of it on that was the one thing I jumped on.
Yeah. You probably came
This
up.
year, yeah. Like I said, it was almost 50% off of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, catch niggas slipping, boy, on them rings, boy. I done seen a lot lately. I think we talked
Hey,
about that last pod.
I bet. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, buddy. They come in handy.
they got that new. Have you seen that new one?
Which
They got
one?
this new joint. I'm seeing the Instagram video where it's a box that sit up like you put it up in front of your crib or in
Yeah.
the back, and you can watch it from your phone. But then they got this little joint that fall out, and you can shoot somebody with it's a paintball or like one of them salt packs joint. So you can be in the crib and somebody like in there and like try to invade your crib, your car, or whatever, and you can activate that joint, and it's a joint, and you control it from your phone or whatever, and you can shoot the nigga while he's trying to break it. One of the dudes on the comment was like, and he was from another country. Dude was like, "This is the most American thing I've ever seen. You can lay in the bed and defend your crib on the phone. You can shoot a
Wow.
nigga laying down in the crib on your phone. Hey, that joint look dope though. Like, yeah.
Nah, you do. Yeah, they just help. They help. Niggas still do crazy stuff in front of them, even though people still steal your packages off your porch, all that. Knowing that cameras and stuff is still there, but I think it's a better deterrent than back in the day. Back in the day, they just would have just took it, whatever. Now somebody at least think twice, or they cover themselves up, cover their face up, and then try to steal your package. But yeah, you gotta have some deterrent nowadays.
Hey, speaking of that, hey, did y'all hear that the dude that arrested for that shooting might not even be the dude that did the shooting?
Man, I don't want to hear no.
Really?
I don't want to hear no conspiracies about
They caught a dude.
anything. I'm tired of conspiracies.
They caught dude at McDonald's in Pennsylvania, right? And then now they said that it might not be the dude that actually did it, but they was like, and because they was like, it's so random because like a McDonald's employee called 911 like, yo, this dude is here.
Yeah.
But mind you, this happened in you know what I'm saying, it happened in New York. Like you like a couple states over now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very random that you can actually be sitting in McDonald's, you working, and this is an employee working, and be like, oh, that's that dude that did that. Let me call 911. You know
hey, they had a reward for that, but all y'all look like him right now with that reward out there. I'm trying to get that.
Jay, listen to this, bro. She don't even get the reward because she called 911. You got to call the tip line to get it.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Hey, I'm helping catch this person. Don't worry about what number I call. Y'all can get that right later.
Yeah, they already said she don't get it. Even if it's him, she doesn't get it because she didn't call the right number. She called 911. She was supposed to call the tip line because the tip line is the FBI, and the FBI was the one giving the reward. She called local police. Now they done found her and put her all over social media. Now she might even quit her job because you know he was a hero to some people. You know what I'm saying?
That's not a hero, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but I'm saying he was a hero to, just like your boy Dorner was a hero to some people.
Oh, that's way different. That's way different. But this you trying to say that might not be him. That's what they saying.
Yeah,
man,
I know they got a paper trail of all the video cameras that he showed up on all the way to wherever they caught him at. Yeah,
but check this out. When they found dude, like he had this person, supposedly they said when they found him, he had everything on him. He had the makeshift gun with the bullets. Because you know it wasn't a regular gun. It wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? He had the gun, he had the bullets, he had a whole bunch, he had everything on him. And they were like, who going? This is like weeks later, like you really gonna have everything on you sitting at the McDonald's table? It was like, but you know,
might have been just a dumb criminal. I don't know.
But he's like, he too smart to plan that whole thing out and not get caught. And then all of a sudden you be sitting at McDonald's with everything on you. Like, how long it been? A week, 2 weeks?
Now, what's the advantage of that? You know, okay, he's not the dude. What's the advantage of him not being the dude and the other dude being free?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what is the But it's a whole hey, go down that rabbit hole, dog. Go down it. Go down it.
That's what I'm not gonna do.
That man Bookie be like,
yeah,
he be like, join me. He be like, join me, fellas.
Come on down. I be like,
Hey, and I got another. Hey, you see them drones you see that drone crash?
I didn't go down that one either.
I was gonna ask you about them drones. I want to know about the drones. I ain't gonna lie. I want to know about them drones.
You didn't see the one crash?
Yeah.
I'm imagining they gonna shoot these joints down at some point. Why would you not shoot these down?
But no, they said it's our government drones. It's our government drones, but they
that's
was
what your boy
spraying something. They supposed to be like spraying stuff in the air or something like that. But one crashed, and the people came out there, and they set up like this whole like police barricade, and news and stuff was out there. They want to let the people come through, but you know people gonna get footage. They gonna get footage of it, and so everybody's trying to figure out like what are these drones doing in the sky? What are they doing? You know what I'm saying? Because it was when I was in Pittsburgh, it was some flew in Pennsylvania too. Yeah. So it was on the news out there about that.
I'm hearing there's a lot of a lot of these UFO sightings are really just government experiments, and they don't really want to tell us what they're doing. So some people want them to be aliens, but some people want the government to be like, "Hey, tell us what y'all doing." They're like,
Nigga, the government is telling us that they found the aliens though too. So I don't know who to believe nowadays. I don't know, because your same government is saying we found some in the ocean. That was
in the ocean, yeah.
So
the ocean is really outer space, dog. That's what they saying. Bookie. They saying it's a whole other world underneath the ocean.
We can't listen to everything that come across our timeline. We cannot.
Hey, you go to click on it once, dog. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yo, algorithm is shot. Your whole algorithm shot. You go to Breitbart. Once you go to Breitbart, they know the rest of your palette. They know exactly what you need.
I ain't messing up my algorithm like that.
Yeah, and you be like, "Hey, you watch about 3 for the videos." Then you be like, "Nigga, this gotta make sense though."
Nah. Late night social media, all kind of things that don't make sense start making sense. It's just don't do
TikTok after dark, bro. You gotta go down.
It's a wild place. I told y'all it's a wild place, but one of the things that I like literally looking at it is so funny is watching DJs from these hole in the wall bars across the country on Friday night.
They be going live.
They be going live, and it be fire. It be these little hole in the walls where these got on
6 people in there,
t-shirts and fitteds, and everybody looking like they just got off work. But
and he going in
having a good time. Yep, and he just got the camera set up right there, the DJ booth facing the dance floor, so you can see everybody coming on the dance floor. You're like, boy, I don't know why I get a kick out of that.
Hey,
what kind of sets you be listening to? Is it just a regular DJ stuff, or what?
It is be regular DJ stuff. Sometimes it's mostly older stuff. You'll see people like our age and older being at a lot of these spots, but it's just funny to watch. It's like it's the country is so diverse, and being from the coast, being from the West Coast, we getting one perspective, and it's cool, especially from Southern California, because we got this, we got like any kind of vibe you can think of, you want to be around. You can find it here in Southern California, but that's not the case across the country. It's you might have this one vibe in this small town that you're in, and hey, that's what you got to work with. It's not a bunch of vibes all around. It's just this one, and to see the eclectic ensemble of people that be in some of these little hole in the wall spots having a good time. You cannot tell them they're not having a good time, and just watching them just come in dancing, and I don't know. It just makes me just very entertaining to me. TikTok, thank you.
You know, one of my favorite ones is when the DJ be playing and it be some old white people dancing to hip hop.
That is fun to watch.
In like a barn setting. You be like these old white people dancing. Like, what are they dancing to Snoop Dogg and Get Low?
I saw a dude doing karaoke, an old white dude doing a Snoop Dogg karaoke, and he was
Gin and
Juice one. That's exactly what I was just saying right before we started recording.
Yeah, I watched that when I seen it, man. I've seen it too.
Boy, he was trying to do them lyrics, and I was like, I know that song, and you just, that's what I'm like, okay, we can't go past this.
And they get away with the nigga too on that one.
Yeah, he do. Yeah, he slid it there.
We go.
It's a song. It's a song. That's why it's a song. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you be like an old 70 white dude. Like, what my niggas at? I seen that recently too, but I just there is this one dude. I gotta find it for y'all. He a black dude, and I've seen a bunch of people stitch his videos, but when he say the N word, he don't say it right. He said like unofficial. And a lot of people that stitch his video be like, nah, bro, you can't say it. Like, you can, but nah, you can't. you can't. Oh, I gotta find that video. James, you gone, James? James.
No, I
Oh,
just
there you
needed a
go.
minute.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just needed a minute to get right. Get right.
Okay. Yeah, man. Oh, them be man. Hey, look. Depending on the day of the week, I be down all kind of little.
You be
I
down
be
for
watching
which
Yeah,
all
one?
kind. I be watching all
yeah.
kind
You
of
be on
stuff.
the dark. You on the dark web, man. You be on the
Man,
dark web getting
hey, you know
trying to
my
mess
man.
up my algorithm.
My man 47 said he don't know about getting rid of TikTok.
Yeah, he gonna be the people's.
He
He gonna be the people's champ for sure. He ain't gonna
yeah,
anything
he
the
said he
people
don't.
want. He gonna be ready for it. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, they asked him. They asked him. Was it today? It was either today or yesterday when he was doing a press conference, and he was like, "Yeah, nah, he don't know about getting rid of TikTok." He's like, he liked TikTok. He said,
Yeah.
so,
You probably heard enough people say they making enough Americans saying that they making money off of it.
yeah,
He don't want to get rid of it. Oh, that's good for the economy.
Mm-hmm.
Or he could just turn into an instant villain by getting rid of it. If you want
yeah,
to be a villain, because that would piss off a lot of people, especially this generation. Our current generation would not like that. There's so much money being made on TikTok and TikTok Shop and really on social media, period.
yeah,
You know, when you crack the code. So when you talk about getting rid of a whole platform, y'all don't be messing with fan base though. You know, that's the black owned one. Well, one of the black owned ones I'm learning is fan base. And he having a good run. He raising some money
Yeah,
right now.
I was
And
messing with the one called Lemonade for a while.
oh
Lemonade. Did
yeah,
y'all mess with that for a minute?
I
That one
heard of
seemed to
that
have a
one. Nah,
nice.
I heard some black folks talking about. I was listening to this little forum.
Yeah.
It's been like 3 or 4 of them. That's one of them.
You know, every time one of them drop, I just go get the handle immediately. Like I got the one on Truth. Is Truth still going, Bookie? I don't know if they keep the Truth network going. I went and got that handle. I'm gonna go get every handle.
I don't know.
You talk about
I haven't been back on Lemonade or the other one. I went on there a couple times, checked it out.
Fan base.
Yeah, but
fan base is gonna grow. I think that one's gonna do good out of all of them.
mm-hmm.
We should consider setting up shop there too. I'm
You think
thinking
so?
about that. Yeah.
Is it a good like TikTok replacement if that joint shut down?
What's dope about it is because he's been doing a lot of promoting on TikTok himself, but you can back up all of your TikTok instantly through Fanbase. So if you got a bunch of stuff up now and you want to upload it and make copies of it, he got an easy way to upload all your stuff that you've done through TikTok just in case it went away. I thought that was smart.
Oh, that's
Even though
dope.
I don't think it's going away, but that was a great promotion angle. Like,
That'll
yo,
get you over there though, right?
yep,
And then
get
once
you
it
over
gets
there.
you
At
over
least
there, just
get
add
over
it
there.
to the list.
One
Just
of
add
them
it to
for
your list.
entrepreneurs or something like that.
Nah, I mean, fan base was supposed to be like would pay the most out of all of. He was trying to be that person that okay, out of all of the kickbacks of all the sites, you can get the most over here. So in that sense, yeah, you know, if you're an entrepreneur and you're really like selling a product, then yeah, man, I
But no, I'm saying one was supposed to be like a entrepreneur social media. You know what I'm saying? Just like
nah, I'm
most
not,
like a networking kind of deal.
nah, I'm not aware. You probably seen some, but nah, I'm not up
Yeah,
on that. Whatever that is.
cause I had looked at a few of them, and they were saying they was trying to make one like for entrepreneurs, like networking kind of deal.
Yeah,
Yeah, which is a dope idea. You know what I'm saying? You get
Yeah.
a bunch
it
of people.
is. It is what I find effective though, and that is one of the things that I say is still strong about Facebook is the Facebook groups. When you're looking for
Mm-hmm.
entrepreneurial groups and serious people, Facebook is still good money for that. You can find that on there for sure. But it's last days. I feel too. It's so funny that I've lived long enough to see the beginning of Facebook and also seemingly the last days of its
Mm-hmm.
popularity. Because our kids are most definitely not gonna keep Facebook alive at all. Our children are not Facebook. They see that, and it's just funny. It's just the way of the world. Just they see it as that's where old people hang out online. That's what it's become. That's where all the old people are online is on Facebook. Why would I be on there?
What was the one before that? It was something before Facebook that they were like, oh yeah, we off that. I don't know which one it was. It wasn't MySpace, was it?
MySpace was the first one, wasn't it?
Man, we was off of MySpace, bro.
So, I don't know which one it was.
No, they hold down still Instagram and of course TikTok and what you call it, the other one that your boy Kyson I be tearing up.
Twitch.
Yeah.
And what's the Rumble?
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's interesting how these sites, like all these different sites, have all these demographics that they gather, and how certain ages have gathered in certain spots, and then young people are not going to want to hang out to where their parents are hanging out, naturally. So it's just funny digitally. It's no different. It's like I don't want to be hanging out.
No different digitally, yeah.
Oh, we're gonna be over here talking about our stuff over here. Y'all can go over there and share y'all picture of y'all grandchildren.
Yeah.
Things of that nature. We're not doing that over here.
No, I feel the same way. I do not want to see my kids' timeline. I don't want to know at this point. I don't want to know. Y'all go ahead. Y'all got it. I don't want to see it. Now, if they was younger, maybe like Bookie situation, I might still want to keep track of some stuff. I'm like, nah, y'all got that. Y'all can have that.
Yep. I think now
your kids are all grown though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to pop up on their timeline, vice versa. I don't want them popping up on my timeline.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind them popping up on mine. Like, at least he wanted to say something on mine, I probably wouldn't care. But it's just that she has zero interest of doing that. She don't mind, because I think every now and then she'll post a picture or something, and I'll see her on Instagram, follow her on Instagram, and I might say something then. But you're right, I don't track it. Like when she was young, she started getting on playing on the games and on her iPad when she was 8 years old. But now 18, like 10 years later, I'm like, I'm with you, James. Dear, have fun.
Yeah, have at it.
Be careful. And yeah, I'm not tracking it, but before, but yeah, I remember getting her first email and all of that stuff and being on it, and then even then having the kid little lock stuff on there, so she just couldn't go anywhere on the internet or whatever. I remember us having that for a season, and then once she hit, around, I think, really around like 15, 16, I started to back off. I thought that was, fine. After just noticing, if I knew she was wild and she was doing probably some crazy stuff on there and had some crazy interaction, I probably would have been on it more.
Right.
But after monitoring or whatever, and that's the thing, man. And I remember Pastor Bobby saying that one time, and it just stuck with me. And it was like you're not raising children, you're raising adults, and you're raising them, how to make decisions, and you just do your best, teach them what right and wrong is, how good decisions are, and then you just got to let them go and hope that they, make them at some, make good ones. And my girl, she's done good. She's for the most part, she's maybe secure in those areas. Like she makes wise decisions. She's not out here just giving her information out to anybody and being very, very cautious like that. So I don't know. You just got to kind of fill your children out, because I know plenty of parents that got, different stories. Like, heck no. They different, but different personalities, different kids, different things to monitor, or whatever. I thank God I was such a bad kid that by the time I had a child, my child, I just knew my child was gonna be bad and mischievous like me. But thank God, something different happened with mine. So I lucked out that she was nothing like her dad growing up. Thank God.
Mm.
One of my main things was like I need somebody at that house. That was one of the main things I said when we started having kids. Somebody need to be at this house because that's where I got into all my mischief. In between getting home from school and mom's getting home from work, that's when we got into everything. So when me and wifey started talking about stuff like that, I'm like, hey, if we can find a way for you to be at home, let's try to do it because ain't no telling who these kids gonna be if we not home.
Mm.
That's true. That's when all the craziness.
I seen my kids like little videos and stuff off of Instagram and TikTok. Well, my kids not on TikTok. It'd be mostly Instagram. And my daughter don't even really do social media. It'd be my son mostly. But I send him little videos and try to see how he feel about certain situations. Like I sent him that the Travis Hunter video, him and old girl. And I hit him up. I was like, what you think, LJ? What you think about this? And he was like, red flags, Dad. She's red flag. That's the first thing he said.
What is that story? What exactly was happening? I wasn't following that either.
What, the Travis Hunter? And so it was like viral moments of she just didn't look good on social media. Like, cameras is everywhere.
Yeah.
And so he had scored a touchdown one day, and after the game, he had a bomb game, and she came down like with attitude, and it was speculations that she was mad that he was like he scored a touchdown and looked at the cheerleaders or something like that, the other team and all that. So it was like speculations like that, and then it was she had did a video where she was saying that when she first met him that he wasn't her type and all this kind of stuff, and she left him in the DMs for months and all that. And then it was another speculation. It was just like speculation. It was just different videos after videos after videos, and it was just like everybody's like, "Yo, she ain't."
The last one was foul though. The last one was foul. You saw the last one. They was doing a photo shoot with the fans. So he rubbing shoulders with the fans. He taking pictures. She's sitting down on a couch nearby, and they pick up on a hot mic. She like, so I'm just supposed to sit here? What am I supposed to be doing? And he was like, you could walk around, like, go enjoy the environment wherever they was at. He was like, just go walk around. She was like, so I'm just supposed to sit here. I'm like, he's a superstar, man. He's taking pictures with fans. What else is what you think he gonna do in the NFL?
So look, this is what she just did a video today. Yeah. And when she came out with her video, she said that they took that wrong. They said that this is what she said. She said that the whole fan experience was over. These were Adidas women, like workers for Adidas that were taking the pictures with him now. It was like some social media stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they work for Adidas. And so she said the family was there. The family went shopping. And so she was like, yo, am I just, what you want me to do? Sit here? Like, why he taking pictures with these non-fans? She's like, because I never did nothing with no fans. Like, fans, that's what's going to happen. He was like, but these were some, like worker women that want to just take pictures for social media. You know what I'm saying? But then he came out, defending her and everything. And that's what everybody's like, yo, like, where's Pops at? You know what I'm saying? Where's Dion at? Then he get in his ear. Because he was like, she's looking at all this social media stuff, and now she's like drinking and all these guys like, yo, that's another red flag, man. If she out here drinking and stuff over that, and you ain't even really got that bag yet, what's gonna happen when you get into the league? You know what I'm saying? And it's like you can't concentrate on the game because home is messed up because she controlling you. You know what I'm saying? She controlling you emotionally and all that. And then it was like, you need to let her go. But then a clip of Dion came out, like when he was in the office with him, and this was, I guess, I don't know if this was when he was at Jackson or when he first got to Colorado. Mm-hmm. It's like, yo, you need to sign that prenup. But recently, he came out like he about to get married. He ain't signing no prenup. You know what I'm saying? So everybody like, yo, she got her one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's like the big thing on social media right now, and everybody talking about. Because this dude is like a generational talent. He's like, they predicted he's the next one up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He next up for sure.
So it's like,
he next up
and
for sure.
then social media, everybody seeing your life, and then she didn't stand up at the Heisman when he got the Heisman, and they was like Deion had to tell her to stand up and clap for him when he got the Heisman kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? So they like, yo, she bad news, she bad business. And they think that like she might mess up his career in the NFL because of the way she acts.
Well, she sounds like she's on track for doing that, and sounds like he's open to letting that happen. So it's just sounds like business as usual. Hey, what can you do?
This dude's still like 21 at the most, maybe 22. This is a young cat, so he might have to get that knock in the head, that hard knock life. He might want that hard lesson. Or maybe we all seeing it wrong. Like you said, we might be seeing this wrong. I don't think so.
Man,
though.
we ain't seeing it wrong, dude.
I don't
if
think
your
it's
dad
wrong.
says do prenup, you need to do the prenup.
It's too many, it's too many things in a row.
Yeah.
Dad knows what's up. He in that world, so he know what's up. He been there, done that. But all right, I was wondering, and then I was also wondering what was up with. Did either one of y'all see that Jamie Foxx special? Because people would seem like they was talking a lot about not feeling that Jamie Foxx special.
Yeah, I saw it, and I was trying to feel like, all right, so this not a comedy special. Let's start with that. It's a Netflix special for sure, but it's not a comedy special. So that's the spoiler alert if you haven't seen it yet. It's not a comedy special. It feel more like it seemed more like a roast, but or like it felt a lot like what would have happened if he would have passed. It felt like a funeral. That's what it felt like. Going back, reliving all of his moments, all of the reasons why we love Fox. And it was dope, but it was a little bit weird for him to do it himself. I think it might have really, it seemed like the stroke really scared him. And it made him want to like, let me make sure y'all don't forget who I am. So that's what he did with it. I wasn't really like expecting that. So it didn't hit like I thought it should. Because I wasn't expecting that. It's
a lot of people.
It felt more like a tribute, Yeah, you know how they do when, like, let's say you're gonna give Dr. Dre whatever kind of what they would call them awards, an icon award, or you're gonna give Whitney Houston a lifetime achievement award, and everybody come out and do her songs, or everybody come out and do some kind of tribute to. That's what it felt like, but he did it himself. He did the whole thing himself, so it felt like you get to do that, Jamie. You go ahead and get that off. I know you've been through a lot, but that's probably what people was feeling like. It didn't feel like what I sat back with the popcorn to get into. You know what I'm saying? It threw me off. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah,
so he threw in a couple of puff jokes, and then he got on.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying that they felt like it was something that he was just doing to clean up his image. Everybody still think, or a lot of people still think that all this Puffy case is gonna bring a lot of people, down and bringing them into the light or whatever. And so people was like, "Oh, that was Jamie Foxx's way of fixing his image up and leaving us with, oh, he wouldn't do that kind of stuff." So to your point, James, it feeling like a memorial service, and him highlighting all his good stuff. And people were taking that as, oh, he trying to clean up his image, just like they were trying to say T.D. Jakes is trying to fix his image by fake passing out at church to get some of the heat off of him, so he can look like a old feeble person. That'll be his image that he gonna use with his stuff.
That's diabolical, bro. That's diabolical. to accuse somebody of that, number one. And then the other side is like, if you really did pull that off, both sides of that is crazy.
So
Both
I don't
sides,
know. I
whichever
think
one it
people going
is.
on the D because they doing the same thing. If y'all didn't hear, yeah, you did. But I saw you post something, Bookie, in the chat about Jay-Z, and now how they're trying to pull him into one of the cases, but he seemed to be fighting back legally. Like, nah, you ain't finna be doing that.
Hey, but look at his past though, dog. If you look at his past, Jay-Z don't have a good track record. Look at Aaliyah. How old was Aaliyah? 15?
The pre-orders, yeah.
Every time
pre-orders
Aaliyah come up, it was like,
Look with Beyonce, when he got with Beyonce, what was she, 16?
No, it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't that far away. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't 16. It wasn't 16, but I'm saying
Who was 16?
It wasn't. Beyonce wasn't 16. It was more like 19.
When he started trying to talk to her, she wasn't 16? Because they said she was 16 when he started trying to holler at her. They said that Aaliyah was like 15, bro. Yeah.
Well, can't nobody.
Don't forget Foxy Brown.
Right
don't forget Foxy Brown. This is a track record. This is a consistent track record from what we hear. Foxy Brown was super young. She was super young.
It's a track record. It's not like it's not believable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're gonna learn because it sounds like whoever it is making those allegations about him, they seem to be backtracking now a little bit now. So we'll see.
Hey,
I don't know.
You better have your story straight if you're gonna accuse somebody of that, man. That's not cool. Y'all heard about the girl that came out 20 years later saying she about the Duke lacrosse dudes? Man, that's a cold shot. So this girl, there was a Duke lacrosse team. You know, lacrosse is that sport that's kind of like football, baseball sport. So Duke got a pretty important team in that sport. They had a girl accuse some guys of assault, and then all of a sudden just came back and said, yeah, I was lying. And she ended up killing one of her boyfriends. So she's been in jail for a while, but she finally came out and said, yeah, I lied about that. I'm like, man, you about to ruin these boys' life. We got too many stories like this now. Like, I remember that. And there's too many stories like that. Too many innocent dudes that got took down over some lie. Wow. So you gotta have that story together if you're gonna really accuse somebody of that. Because you don't want to be to the place where you don't believe people who are real victims. But hey, if enough people lie, we're gonna be like, hey, we gotta see some proof. We need some proof.
I think the women or men, whoever make false claims of rape, they should go to jail.
That's flat. Yeah. That's flat out.
There'll be some consequence, for him. And I remember that person who had tried to say some wild stuff about 50, and he flipped it on them and got that girl sentenced to owing him a lot of bread for doing that. Mm-hmm. Cardi B has been successful at that too, and doing somebody like that. So it's like it's not easy to just do that now. And all these judges ain't just going to go for that just because these people are famous. They may have done something crazy, because that's the consensus in the area, is the reason that these people, some of them are doing these trials, and because they are money grab, and people, high profile people, they have gotten some people like saying, okay, this stuff will come out. And it doesn't necessarily have to be true, but the person doesn't want to go through all the misconceptions, and they know how, even when people are lying on them, how it could still look because of their level of involvement in it. And a lot of people just get paid off from like, I don't even want to go through that because that's going to tarnish my image, and so I don't want to go through that. I'll write you this little check to make you
disappear.
To kind of disappear, and I don't have to really deal with this, even though I didn't do none of this or whatever. So it's a lot of that be going on, because there is this bent towards man, I don't know what these famous people are doing behind closed doors. And the whole thing is with that mentality, when people think like that. First of all, I know every person that has money and that's rich and super wealthy, or however you want to see it, multimillionaires, whatever. All these people are not doing crazy things behind closed doors. First of all, but we in this season with things happening like Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, now Puff Daddy, especially in in the black entertainment scene now, it seems like the stage is set for people to play these games now because it seems like people will easily believe that, oh yeah, you probably was with a minor or whatever. We watching a whole we just watched a whole Drake Kendrick beef. Kendrick offs Drake with a line calling him a pedophile, which I understand to some degree why Drake would want to sue like he's doing or build a case because it's like, nigga, that's not true. And but what's so funny is when it comes to rap battles, people are always saying things that are not true about each other.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just that unfortunately that stuff stuck. But that still will ruin your image. It still will ruin it. And it's like I don't believe right now that Kendrick believes that Drake is a pedophile at all. I don't think he ever believed that. But he knew that could, really hurt his image
I
and
think
really
you
go
really
off
think
of.
it though,
I don't think so.
because he got a little track record too. Like he would say stuff about them young girls at his concerts and all that kind of stuff. So
But that's
and then
kind of making my point.
somebody on his
It's like people will find like little things like that and leverage it. I don't believe dude ever really was. Now he could, I don't know. I'm just saying personally, I don't believe that was his MO because that kind of stuff that kind of stuff shows itself and that's kind of like lingers around you, just like R. Kelly. Like R. Kelly's situation, that stuff always lingered around him. It was like,
not, but
yeah, this dude.
your girl Mary J. They said she used to mess with young boys too, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
look, I wouldn't put past, some of these people. I get it, but again, my point is, I'm not to assume like all of them, like everybody is. So if you said something crazy, or I see something on stage, and I line up all those videos and all those audios, then I'm just swayed to believe, oh yeah, you probably are, and I'm like, nah, it's just not that first of all it's not easy for them to hide all of that stuff, just like it wasn't easy for R. Kelly to hide from. Now he wasn't convicted of a lot of stuff, but people hiding it and people having alternative lifestyles and all this other stuff, people don't be hiding that stuff, but people be knowing, and over time people be saying, just like even back in the day when it was taboo, people knew about Luther Vandross. They did. After, but it was like the times were different. People weren't just out, and it wasn't acceptable like it is now today. But it's like people knew, and if you wasn't, you wasn't. But if you was, then people kind of knew. Especially being in Los Angeles, bro. Being here, you know, all the people that they be working with, all the hairdressers and all these other people that be hanging out with them. Over time, man, the stories come out.
but
Is my point.
I watched a piece of that Jamie Foxx joint, and where he was talking about where he said, "Oh yeah, I left the Diddy parties early."
Yeah.
Right? He made that comment. Remember, did you hear him make that comment, James?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So, but I
Yeah.
know people that have actually been at Jamie Foxx parties personally, and they like, yo, yeah, and he got semi Diddy parties too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like you can say they can say one thing, but like certain people and certain, and then like Jay and Beyonce, you got to sign an NDA to get in their crib. You
Really?
can't even go to the party without signing an NDA. So what I'm saying is like, when you get to a certain level, I'm not saying everybody do it and all that, but I'm saying like you get a certain level, it's like you can do whatever you want to do. That's how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do whatever you want to do.
Man, I don't know. I
I
don't know if
wouldn't be surprised. With James, would you be surprised if you found out that Drake messed with a 15-year-old girl as a grown man before? Would you be surprised?
Not at this point. I
That's
hate
what
to
I'm
say
saying.
it.
I wouldn't be
Nah,
surprised.
not at this point. That's scandalous to say that about somebody, but man, the breadcrumbs is there.
I don't know. I think it would have already been said, and it would have been said prior to all of this stuff. It would have been post Kendrick line. It would have been all pre Kendrick line. Because anybody who was just iffy in that area, I don't care how famous they was, how much money they had, it would come out in some form or fashion, or one lawsuit or something. It was happening to Woody Allen. It was happening to Michael Jackson. It was happening, like I said, to R. Kelly. Like these things would come out. You would hear that,
But,
and when you look at his
but
track record, you didn't hear anything. No allegations. Nobody taking him to court, or it was. And then after this beef started, and then the machine started working on it, then it became, I don't know. You see how he was talking to an old girl from Stranger Things? You see how he was talking to that girl that was on
Yeah.
stage or whatever? It's just
Millie
all of
Bobby
a sudden,
Brown, yeah.
all of that stuff just started coming up. And it was a part of, and I'm not crazy, it was a part of a machine. Somebody was pushing in buttons and bringing all that stuff up at the same time when that song was going on. And it was designed for us to change our perception of that person.
What
Now,
it might be is just like he might have had one incident where maybe this is a mature looking girl. She done lied about her age. Things went too far. And then later on, she comes back like, oh, by the way, I'm only 16. And now he got to scramble and try to fix all of that. So it might not be something where he meant to do it, but getting caught up, taking different girls down. And then you see this mature looking girl. Like that happens to all kinds of cats where it's like, I would have bet money that this girl was at least 22 because of the way she built, the way she talked, the way she carried herself, whatever. He might have fell into one of them, and then Kendrick gets wind of it, and he's like, "Yeah, I can. You know who I'm talking about." Because don't act like Drake didn't play the same kind of dirty game, talking about the kids wasn't his. He beat up his wife. Like
both of them was lying. That's what I'm saying.
they was playing dirty. They was
They
playing dirty.
they were, but I've never seen a rap beef where they haven't. They are always doing that, and they always saying the
Yeah.
worst stuff about the other person or whatever. It's just that
Mm.
Kendrick played the pedophile card, and that one can really be detrimental business wise in the business that they're in,
Yeah.
and then on either side. So if I'm not a pedophile and you claiming that I am, then just because that's what started this conversation, then I'm gonna take you to court
but
of
that's not why he
defamation
took
of
him to court
character.
though.
No, I am gonna take you to
No. I'm saying Drake didn't take Kendrick to court for that.
no. What I'm saying is that's what's fueling it. He talking about the bots, and he talking to the machine part. The
Yeah.
part that I'm talking about, the part that has really changed the perception of
Hey,
him. And,
hey,
and
but Jay, if it was wrong, if he was wrong, if he was lying, he would have pulled a Trump, right? Yeah, defamation suit. I need that bread.
well, that's what he's trying to do now.
But not for defamation, not for defamation though. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying. He's not doing that. He's doing it for the bots. Not saying that, oh, you lying about my character. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So if he brought a suit said you lying about that, then we can say, okay, then it's a different conversation.
No,
But
he's trying to
if you're
dirty
not
up.
if you're not bringing that up, then it's like, okay, is there some truth there? Because if you publicly say I did something and it's going around, oh no, where my lawyers at? We won't get this right. He ain't doing it, so he must got some paperwork, something there. Be
No,
like,
he
hey, you know what I'm
he
talking about? And he be
he's
like,
trying to do it, but I think he's trying to do it so he can ruin this Super Bowl stuff.
Huh?
So I'm trying to ruin all this Super Bowl stuff because I don't want to see him get on one of the biggest stages that an artist can get on and diss me. And so if I can
turn the
dirty
TV
up,
off. Turn the TV off.
if I can dirty up your name and dirty up stuff that you're doing, I can then look at the NFL and say, y'all want to put him on stage? This guy is dirty. He's about to go to court. I'm about to hit him with all kind of stuff with what he's been doing with this music. Y'all sure y'all want to get involved? Because y'all gonna be in it
But
too as soon as y'all put him on that stage.
But he still ain't hit him with no defamation suit. You can say you can bring up all the different lawsuits.
Nah, but what I'm saying is I don't have to bring up defamation. All I have to do is dirty you up and then go to
I'm
the
saying if you want to
corporation
clear
and go,
any man that want to clear his name is gonna bring up that defamation suit. If I
nah,
say if I say
what he's been
if I
saying
say
is
Jay touched somebody, you can be like, and I put it out there, you can be like, oh no, where my lawyers at? I ain't touched nobody. You know what I'm saying? You gonna do that. You ain't gonna let it ride. You gonna be like, oh nah, I'm gonna
that's
let
what
that
he's
ride.
been saying though. He's been saying this dude is gotten big and he won this battle off of fantasy. He didn't win off of saying something real. He made something up and that's how he won the battle. That's what Drake has been saying. But what I'm saying is the reason that I'm gonna do the lawsuit in that way is just to dirty his name up. Forget the defamation part. I want the corporations to know that this dude has been doing dirty business. Now, what's sad is you know about the dirty business because you've been doing it, and so you know how it works, and now you see it working against you, and now you want to say, "Oh, nah, this dude, let's dirty his name up." You sure you want to deal with that? And that's the same thing I feel like with the Jay-Z case too, because it's like, let's dirty you up and mess up, your other business opportunities too. That's what people want to do. That's why they go after them like that, because they want them to bend towards getting them paid off versus warping the public perception. This is why some of them do write checks and get people to shut up, even though that they're not doing anything wrong. It's to not cause the public or warping the public perspective. Because just like you saying, Bookie, I wouldn't be surprised if it came out that he was with a 15-year-old or whatever. Now, 6 years ago, somebody would have said that to you about Drake, and you would have been like, I don't know. He seems to like a lot of women. He's been with a lot of people's girls or whatever, but I don't know. I ain't never heard him really, in the minor situation or being with, he wasn't in no R. Kelly category, but now he is. And
That's because he did. That's because when he brought that girl up on stage, he was saying some stuff that girl he knew, and he knew that.
But you got to say this. But you got to let's go through the timeline. Before the battle, no one cared about that. That had happened. That was recorded. That was a video. That was out there, and nobody cared about it.
No, they spoke on it before. But it wasn't a big issue.
Exactly,
Because he was
what
Drake.
a big issue. But now, since somebody has made a song, and then that stuff got brought back up systematically, because those are videos and things that I personally hadn't seen. I hadn't seen that stuff, and if it was a thing that popped up, it didn't hit my radar. But then the beef happened, the song happened, and then those videos started consistently being out there, and then it was like, oh man.
But it was the same thing. Didn't nobody care that R. Kelly was doing it?
No, they did. They did. He just wasn't getting prosecuted, and he was paying folks off.
That's what I'm saying.
But a lot of people around him not saying that.
Everybody went on with their daily life, listening to Kells. Didn't nobody care about that until they decided they're gonna Bookie.
Yeah, and until it became clear that he did, and he
Elvis
lost,
did
and
the
then it
same
was
thing.
like,
What did Elvis do? Elvis had them young girls too. They didn't care about that.
that was before my time, but
Yeah.
I can't defend that.
Hey,
That was
look,
way
and then
before my
they didn't
time.
say nothing about Mike until Mike wanted to get out the industry, do his own thing. That's when they started throwing that stuff up on Mike. And we still ain't seen no real evidence of nothing that Mike did.
That's true, but the reality is people now, because of the machine that was working against him,
Yeah.
there's people who believed, oh yeah, he did all that stuff. He was weird with kids. And you can't, it's probably more people now who believe that than ever before about Michael Jackson. When he was alive, people, it was, you can find people on both sides. But I don't know. It's easy. I think it's very easy to tear down an American celebrity, no matter who they are. If you line up enough stuff and you get enough people believing it, that's a hard thing to.
Just like this Diddy stuff ain't new. Everybody knew what Diddy was doing. They knew what Quincy Jones was doing. Tupac told you what Quincy Jones was trying to do. People knew what Quincy Jones was doing. Quincy was the original Diddy party.
Yeah, that's before my time. I don't know what none of them.
Oh no, what before your time? You was still there. You was almost there. You and your boys at Arkansas was almost there.
Nah, buddy.
Y'all would have shut down that concert. Y'all would have been at
nah.
They would have been at the party too. Yeah. You would have got an invite. If you ain't start that gang war,
that's another funny thing too. How everybody now, just like Jamie Foxx said, now everybody wasn't there late. Now nobody was there at the late parties. Everybody
everybody left early.
And I ain't gonna even front when Jamie Foxx said. I was like, nah, buddy, you wasn't no leaving early, because he was classically known for being at them joints. I remember him out of his own mouth talking about how many people that they broke and got discovered in those parties, in those after little parties, and how he himself used to want to try to get into Diddy parties, even going as far as acting like he was some kind of media. That's how much he was trying to get into the Diddy parties. So don't try to fast forward now and be like, oh no, I was never there late. I was always gone early. Like, nah, you sound like you really willing to be there at a certain point. So I don't know.
You see your boy Jay-Z lawyer just put out a statement too.
Yeah, that was the last thing I saw. That's why I was like, he legally trying to fight his. He ain't gonna just sit there and be
no,
like,
I'm talking about not about, no, I ain't talking about that case. I'm talking about Diddy.
Yeah, separating himself from it, saying that they're not friends.
He said this ain't no friendship. Him and Jay don't have. Jay-Z lawyer said Jay-Z and Diddy don't have a friendship.
Yeah, everybody got to separate themselves from that, because if you're saying that you're cool with him,
the whole statement
that'll get you investigated now.
Friends. Don't act like me and Diddy friends. How would he say? Don't act like me and Diddy friends. We ain't friends.
Yep. You ain't seen him like standing next to him through none of this.
Yeah.
The beginning part, nothing. Jay-Z was just quiet. But it was it's because they probably knew it was enough out there to get your boy prosecuted. And now don't nobody want to stand next to him and be like, oh yeah, I was a good friend. Because if you say that, oh, I was a good friend, we tight, we go way back. This dude is in the middle of an investigation. You're gonna pull yourself into it. Now they in your business. Because you're talking about, oh, you his friend? Oh, y'all go way back? And I know them niggas was tight. You know?
Yeah, I'm waiting to see what 50 gonna say about it.
50 was laughing. 50 did a good, he does great interviews. He did a good interview on Big Boy. Him and Big Boy did a good hour. And he talked in great detail about his beef with Diddy and Jay. It's some hot takes on there. 50 is a good interview every time. Dude is knowledgeable about the business that he's in, and he's just above board. He just tells it like it is. And people like that, whoever you are in your industry, you're valuable in your industry. You don't try to put 2 on the 10. You don't try to be extra out. You just tell the story as it is, and then dude has a successful track record. He don't have to act like he's
You don't have
successful.
to.
He's actually successful. So
You don't have to remember your lies. If you just tell the truth, you don't have to remember
that's
your
it.
lies.
That's it. And
You just tell
he one
the
of the
same
few
story every
rappers
time.
that just tell they truth and give their perspective. One of the, like they say, one of the real ones. He has turned out, and you only see this over time. This you'll only see it over time, and there's so many in the entertainment field who play characters and have these personas that they got to keep up or whatever. And it's like some people are just genuine, but the genuine people seem to last. The characters like Yin Yang twins, nigga. you have your seasons, you in and out. No disrespect. Yin Yang, I know people love Yin Yang twins. I'm just saying they just feel more like a novelty group than somebody who really was being themselves or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. Everything's a conspiracy nowadays, though. That's the thing. I'm overloaded.
Mm-hmm.
The internet just
it's
I don't
full
know.
overload. It does not stop.
It just doesn't stop with the conspiracies, man. It's just,
and I'm here for it. I'm here for it all. I'll be watching and listening. Yeah. It's entertaining, bro.
I can't do it, man. It's just
entertaining.
It ain't. It's just it's full of it. I was laughing, James, because we went. I got this here. This was a reminder. We went, and I laughed because I remember what you said last pod, nigga. We went and seen this. And boy, Jay said, I can't do it. I couldn't do it. I tried to go see that I couldn't do it. Boy, I know you couldn't have did the musical because I forgot how much singing is involved. I was like, my boy would have not enjoyed this at all. Now some of it, I mean, most of them is funny, it's humorous, but I forgot how much singing is in that joint, boy.
Yeah, man.
But we enjoyed it. Your daughter, and we had a good time. It was a good one of those moments my wife really enjoyed too, because she was just like, we won't do this. She had an emotional moment at that. We was eating some burgers afterwards. She was like, we're not gonna be able to do this all the time with you, Jada. And just, I don't know, had her a good moment. So she was happy that happened. That she could have one of those, because that's what you just don't be like ready for. People be like, this the last this and the last that, like the last man's fellowship. This was the last married couples fellowship yesterday. So it was just like,
last Sunday coming up.
Last Sunday coming up type of deal. And it's just like, I ain't ready for all of that. It's so funny. It's hard for me to, I think, say goodbye just in general. It's hard for me to say goodbye leaving an event. It's in saying, because it's just like I don't feel like, it's like, it's weird. It's like I don't feel like I'm leaving, and it's just like I'm just moving. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving y'all. I'm just going to a different area of the country. That's all. But
it's kind of what the word leave means, though, Jay. I think that's just
kind of the definition. Yeah, I'm only 2,000 miles away.
Because people be making it sound like you're going to the moon or something. It's like
I'm only 2,000 miles away.
It's like you can hop in a plane and see somebody again. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but yeah, it is. It's just, I don't know. That's me. Just, I don't know. Not good with saying goodbye, and it's most likely because I haven't done that often. I've been here all my life, bro. I haven't been leaving nobody and leaving nothing. Just always been here. So I don't know. That'll be an adjustment. But I think that's our time. I'm looking like, yeah.
For sure.
Well, brothers, it's been a good
All
one.
right, toast. Run that toast.
Run the toast of the most. We can get up out of here. Raise your glass. We'll fix. We almost there with the audio. We almost there, y'all. Almost there. We're gonna get Bookie done right next time when we good.
Yeah.
But the toast goes like this: we all fall, but we say don't trip. We all been called, but all stall a bit. We all stand tall until that time we slip. Just admit, without the grace of God, I'm really bad at this.
I'm really bad at this.
Cheers. All right.